Dragon One Man Band.
Man, we're having a good time down in Milestone, Saskatchewan today, folks. If you're in the area, be sure to stop by. We got the food truck. Beaver Tails is here. I've already ate my body weight in poutine and beaver tails. It's been fantastic. And Alex is absolutely killing it on Main Street.
Oh yeah.
So come on down. He's got these bad boys for sale.
Yeah, CDs for sale. My first ever CD, the Sun Dragon One Man Band, basically self-titled, although technically Alex Flett.
See now, it says here, Alex Flett is a one-man band. All instruments in this album were played at the same time.
Yeah.
You have to check it out to truly appreciate it. Also, if you're not into physical media, it is streaming everywhere.
You can find it on Spotify, all that fancy stuff. You know, there's a few of the songs on my YouTube channel, just Alex Flett, the Sun Dragon One Man Band.
You got live videos up there too, eh?
Oh yeah, tons of videos on my YouTube channel.
Awesome.
But yeah, when I was recording that album, when it says all recorded at the same time, I mean I had the bass drum on my left foot, tambourine on my right, guitar in my hand, harmonica at my mouth, whole bunch of different mics all over the place, all done in one recording with my brilliant engineer Walter Jaworski mixing and mastering it, so it all just sounds right and balanced, and I'm really satisfied with how it turned out.
See now, I'm lucky if I can walk and chew gum at the same time, and you're playing like four instruments all at once, man. When did you realize you could do that, and how much practice does it take?
It was almost, it's hard to say because it was sort of like a progression. So I started off kind of playing guitar, strumming around, and then, did that for a good 2-3 years when I was 15. Then when I was about 17, started singing along. And then it got to the point where, of course, the world kind of closed down. I was jamming out with friends for a long time. And there I was alone, trying to make a full sound out of my music. So I started off, I bought this little tambourine, this like $10 little cheapo tambourine. I put it on my right foot and started stomping that while I was playing. I was like, yeah, I kind of like this. And I just, suddenly something sparked in me there. I didn't quite realize how far I was going to get. But I'll tell you one thing, yeah, it started off that, and then I added the harmonica, then the bass drum. And, I think I've reached the finale for the amount of instruments I can comprehend. Because I'll tell you, I tried to add one more.
What'd you try to add?
I tried to strap a mandolin on top of my guitar. So I'd go like dun 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 dun, and I tried it so hard, and I was like, this is too much. I can't handle it.
The one-man band to the extreme.
Yeah.
You should try it. I think you should give it a shot. Try
yeah.
it.
Yeah,
That would really push it over the top. Not that it's not already. It's awesome.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
but it'll happen. I'm sure it will. Just it'll take some practice to get it down. I've seen one-man bands do this stuff before. It's like, you never know. You just get the hang of it, The secret is, I started off as a drum player when I was about 15 years old. So I started off my instrument, musical journey. Personally, I started off using my whole body. So that sort of set the foundation to be able to do all these different things at the same time.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Because really, if you would have went the other way, if you're just a guitar player, I don't mean it like that, but there's certainly more coordination involved if you start off as a drummer.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's awesome, man. So I met Alex a few years ago. He put on a great show at the Artesian. I was lucky enough to get a shot at it. We kept in touch, Allison from Cosmos Astrum from Meditu Effect messaged me and said, she sent me a link. This guy. She's like, you know this guy? I was like, yeah, I know who this guy is. Actually, I do. So, sent him an invite. Done deal. He was here today. We're having a good time. You're here till what? You're here till 5. We're keeping him against his will till 5 o'clock. So if you are in Milestone,
stop on by.
If you hear the big bad music coming from me, it's Alex.
That's me.
I can hear it across the way from me, and I know the doctor has the Asylum show it's on tonight. He can hear it from his place, and he's a little ways down from me. So it's sounding good. We know you can hear it. Come down while you're here, grab a poutine or a hot dog for the kids, or strawberry lemonade's awesome too. I know I crushed all of those things.
Yeah.
Before we were here. So what's the next step? I know this is still fresh, but are you thinking about?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm constantly thinking of where to go next, and, thinking about, really the foundational sort of intentions to my music. There's a lot of artists out there kind of have this mindset of trying to reach the masses and like in sort of like a surface level context of just like reaching as many people as possible. For me, what I value more than reaching tons of people on surface level is reaching individuals on a deep personal level where my music actually can make a genuine improvement to somebody's life. And obviously the more individuals I can touch that way, the better. But you know, that's what it really comes down to in terms of what I'm doing. You know, it's one thing to have like a whole bunch of people go like nod their head for like a week, like big hit, and then people forget about it. But you know, I just want to be able to actually like tell the story of my life, basically. You know, I want to make as much of a, you know, there's so much going on in this world. Basically what I'm doing with my music is, you know, taking care of myself first and foremost, which is something, you know, we can all do, because, you know, if you don't take care of yourself first and foremost, you're not going to have the strength, you're not going to have the fortitude, you're not going to have the wisdom or anything to be able to really truly help others on a deeper level. So basically what I'm doing right now is, you know, doing my best to, you know, overcome everything that I've been through. You know, I've been through a lot of traumatic stuff that's not appropriate for this broadcast right now, but you know, this album I released is basically about my story about how I rose, you know, my rise and fall and rise again, and you know, just sharing my story that, you know, you can fall down 9 times but you can always get up 10.
Beautiful, man. You're right. Absolutely right. Perfect. It's wonderful.
But yeah, as for my future with music, yeah, I was actually born in Costa Rica, and yeah, I'm going to be going down there and yeah, meeting with my partner. We're going to be creating some more music together, so I'm going to be expanding from a one-man band to a one-man, one-woman band.
Awesome.
So that's going to be pretty interesting. That's going to happen coming up in July here, so awesome. Yeah, I'm going to be going away on a little excursion, a little pilgrimage, and then by the time I get back around the fall time, you know, there's going to be a lot of who knows what, so you just stay tuned. You know, I don't like to talk too much about what hasn't happened yet. I'm just telling you what's going on and where I'm going.
Where can they follow you on social media?
Yeah, follow me on Instagram at Alex Flett Music, and on YouTube you can find me, Alex Flett, the Sun Dragon one-man band. Those are really my main kind of promotional things going on right now.
That's cool.
You know, and yeah, you can find all sorts of things on my Instagram, just sort of like whatever my thoughts are, and you know, any upcoming gigs if you're in the Regina area, or if I happen to be wherever, you know, wherever you are. And like, yeah, on YouTube I upload music videos. I upload videos of me busking, because by the way, I'm a busker. That's like a street performer. So in Regina I actually play, like I'll go downtown, or I'll go to the like some busy like parking lot or something and strum away. And you know, it's always fun when people toss you a coin and say thank you and appreciate what you're doing. And, you know, that's just what I'm here to do, you know, just play music for people to enjoy.
Most importantly, are you enjoying yourself today in our small town?
Oh, yes. This is honestly so much fun. I just love, first and foremost, it's so nice to get out of the city, especially after how long I've been kind of stuck in there.
Stuck in the city.
Yeah. And just, you know, I'm getting so much appreciation. You know, I'm playing my guitar. I'm seeing kids like dancing and running around in front of me.
I saw some kids run up and throwing coins in your case today.
Yeah, kids throwing coins in my case. Yeah, absolutely.
We don't get music here, you know.
Yeah, well,
we're trying to make it happen more for the community. And so our first one, Alex, we'll never forget it. It's been a blast so far.
Yeah, I'm always happy to play music. Always happy to have gigs. Anyone out there want to hire me as a musician to play gig wherever it is you are, Regina, Milestone, who knows
Craven.
where.
You've been out in Craven playing
yeah,
too.
I've been out in Craven too. I went and played at the tavern in Craven. That was a spontaneous one, actually.
Yeah. How'd that? You just showed up and they said, hey.
No, not quite. So I was actually busking, playing my guitar outside of Value Village, and up comes this woman. Her name was Janae, and she remembered me because she saw me before. I couldn't remember her name, so I felt a little bad, but she reminded me, obviously. The thing is, you meet so many people as a busker. Anyways, yeah, she was like, come to Craven sometime and play some music, and then she gave me $20. I was like, wow, thank you so much. And then when she came out, I was like, here, have an album. And she was like, wow, you have an album? Awesome. Come to Craven tonight, 5 p.m. Be there and play some music for us. And then she left, and I was like, oh, geez, this is a tiny bit of a gamble here. I'm going to pack up and start driving to Craven. It's like, what, 3 o'clock? I'll, like, go home and, like, get ready and go. So then I went there, and I got a gig in Craven, and so many people bought my albums and just appreciated my music. And, you know, yeah, out in Craven, now I'm here in Milestone. I'm just traveling across the province now.
It's bringing a one-man band to the small town Saskatchewan. People, like, you know, we don't get a lot of it here. You have to go to the city. So what Cosmos Astrum is trying to do, guys, we're trying to make this more of a regular thing. I said maybe not the food truck because I got to be careful. You know what I mean? But the music, the music for sure, absolutely. We're gonna try, and we have you back again.
Yeah,
anytime.
awesome.
Hell yeah, absolutely. It's been awesome. So seriously, go if you're around. You see Alex around, throw him some money. Grab yourself one of these. Go stream it everywhere. I don't know what the royalty is for Spotify and all that. I know it's not very much. Everything helps though. If you see him, chuck a toonie in the case, for God's sake. Buy the man a coffee, something like that. You know, that's what I'm saying. This is Joe from the Thunder Cave Show. I give this guy a 12 out of 10. I have a scale.
All right.
10 out of 10 is the highest. I reserve a higher number for things I really like, and that's the highest I go is 12. He's having a hell of a time. He is absolutely crushing it right on Main Street, right by the co-op. Okay?
All right.
Go find it.
Yeah, it's time to get back out there. I'm going to keep playing. Hope to see you there.
We'll see you. We'll be out there. I'll see you soon again, buddy. Thank you so much for checking in. Milestone, get out here. Don't waste your chance. He's here for another hour and a half. Bring the kids. There's no dirty words. You're not listening to the Thunder Cave Show because I am bad for that. This is a family-friendly event. Come on down and enjoy yourself, all right? Peace out.
Peace.